Hello, my Merrimack students. Maybe you're happy we have no school today, but Wednesday is the exam. Still. So what I did is I hate how I can see the reflection of my glasses there, but whatever. I made you a narrated version of the lab we started on Wednesday, aseptic technique. So in order for you to hear the narration, you can't view it as a Google slide presentation. When you get the email, I'm doing it to the whole class, so even the kids that weren't there, they're going to get it twice. You're going to download it as a PowerPoint. All right, so you don't just open it or say use what to open. You're not going to have that the Microsoft as a choice, so you just want to download it. There's always an option to download. So you download to your computer or your iPad or whatever, and hopefully you have PowerPoint on it. And the narration will start when you turn it on. When you click on the slide presentation view, you will hear my voice. So again, we already went through how to set up the aseptic technique, but you'll see there's a part 2, and that would have been what we would have looked at today when we were looking at all our media we planted. So this will go over what you would see in the broth, what you would see on the slants, what you would see on the deep, and also what you would see on your plate. It also goes over quantitation on the plate. So you need to review this. Again, it's narrated if you view it as a PowerPoint. So download it. Google will not let you see the narration or hear it. There'll be no little ringy like icon, like a little bell or something. You don't have to touch anything. You just put it on presentation view and you'll hear my voice. I am also sending you a we filled in lab report 3 with all the answers, and I just put all pictures of what you would have seen. Again, for this test, you don't have to know, oh, what did Staph aureus look on this agar? What did Pseudomonas look on this? You just have to understand the basic things. When you would use a loop on agar, when you would use a needle, what can you see when you do a deep? Stab it deep. You look for motility. So all that is in the presentation, but when you see the results in these pictures, that's just showing you what you would see. You don't have to memorize what each bacteria would look like. Okay, that's just for you to see. All right, so we basically have lab 1, which was microscopes. So you have to remember about how you get the magnification, what lens was good for which type of organism. Again, you don't have to memorize any of the pictures you drew or took pictures of what it looked like when you looked at the prepared slides. It's basic knowing the parts of the microscope, those definitions, and about the objectives and when you would use which one. The lab 2 was the simple stains and the gram stains. On this, you do have to know what a gram-positive cocci is, what a gram-negative rod is, what color they are. You have to remember how you do the steps of a gram stain. And same with the acid-fast stain, even though we didn't do it. You need to know what reagents you use in the order, what acid-fast positive looks like, what acid-fast negative looks like. What's the importance of a gram stain and what's the importance of the acid fast? And that was for the Mycobacterium tuberculosis to see. We use that acid fast stain to see if a specimen has acid fast positive, which means it would be part of the Mycobacterium family. So again, you do need to know about those stains and what the colors are you would see for each. And again, aseptic technique, I went over all of it on the report and on the narrated PowerPoint. So you don't have a narrated PowerPoint for lab 2 because you were there. The gram stains and simple stains, and the kids that weren't there stayed after yesterday. So we are all set with that. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can email me. and I will try to help you. The exam is on Wednesday, 25 multiple choice, 2 short answers. And then on Friday, we'll do the documentary on tuberculosis. All right. Sorry you didn't have today's for class. I will save your streak plate just so we can see how good everybody struck out just for the fun of it. All right. Enjoy your weekend and stay safe in the icy roads. I do have to go to work later, so I'm a little nervous. But when you work when you're an essential worker in a hospital, no matter what the weather conditions, you have to go to work. All right. Study good and have a good weekend.